Should you get the dupe or should you get the original? Let's find out. So these videos are really popular on my short format, so I figured, you know what? Let's do a long format because you guys enjoy them and they're a lot of fun. So the way this is gonna work, the winner is gonna go down the center here. Those that don't make the cut, they're off the table. First on the list, we have JPG Paradise Garden, and this is a very popular tropical fragrance. It's very green, it's got coconut, it's got fig, and the performance is what makes this stand out. And this is more of a younger fragrance, so a lot of my younger guys that are looking for more of an affordable fragrance, this fits their taste. Now I have 3 in front of me, and I did a bit of a clean out, but I think before the clean out, I may have had about 10 inspirations of this fragrance. Now the golden question here is, should you get the dupe or should you get the OG? And for a lot of these dupes, they just nail it. And I'm my one-off choice, which I strongly recommend to you guys, and that's mostly because of the price. And that's Paris Corner Cosmic Gardenia. For around 25 to 29 bucks, you're getting similar performance, a similar smell, and it's pretty damn hard to beat it. Now I have to premise something. Paris Corner, your bottles, they suck. And I think for that reason, a lot of people overlook them. Like, this is not what people want. But the juice inside, and that's what matters, is damn good. So we have our first winner, and the next one, that's Knakos. Now, why the grunt in the beginning? I have an emotional attachment to this fragrance. I absolutely love it. I wear it pretty often, and I know it backwards. It is the most versatile tobacco fragrance that I've come across. You can wear this in the summer, you can wear this in the winter, day, date, I mean, even at the gym if you wanted to. But it's this beautiful honey tobacco fragrance. It's got so much depth, it's so unique, it's got this richness to it, and what I really love about it is that it smells expensive. Now, what makes this difficult for me is, as a reviewer, I need to understand when I have a bias towards a fragrance, which I do towards this one. And for my own reasons, I'm gonna put this one here because I don't think anyone has been quite able to capture the scent profile. But that is my bias because I know this fragrance so very well. But for anyone that's wanting to get it and wants something similar, any of these could do it for you. I know a lot of people like the Rayhan, and then you have others that like the Riffs, but for me, I just can't. I'm sticking with the OG. Next up, your guys' favorite, Pacific Chill. This is an apricot mint summer cocktail, very fun kind of summer fragrance. I'm gonna keep this one very short, but you do not need to spend $360 on this fragrance. The dupes, they do a damn good job. And the one that I really like is Afnan Rare Reef. It's got really good performance and it's a little bit more masculine, but overall does a great job. And note to whoever at French Avenue decided to name this fragrance, it's called Penis, which, yeah, it's pretty bad. Next up, we have Baby Cat. And I love this fragrance. It's a beautiful, sexy, seductive, masculine vanilla. This for me was my first experience at a truly masculine vanilla. The suede that they've added here just makes it so well balanced. Now the problem with this fragrance and the dupes is the ingredients used in here, they're a lot more expensive, and the dupes just come across as a little bit more plasticky for some people. Personally, I don't get that plastic note from it, but maybe mine have just sat longer, maybe they've macerated more, but I don't pick that up in either of these two. So for me personally, it's gonna have to be both for this one because cost related, I mean, this gets damn close, but some people just might not like it, so both get the win. Next up, Virgin Island Water by Creed. This is more of a boozy summer fragrance. It's very tropical, it's got coconut, it's vacation in a bottle. That being said, Creed is the king of reformulation. So depending on what bottle you get and depending on the batch, it could smell different. And also what makes it even more difficult is that the scent profile has just been captured so very well by the dupe companies. It is also very expensive, so obviously the dupe is the winner, but which one? So we have Rayhan Aquatica and Mykonos Empire. Now the problem with the likes of Mykonos and even Velixa is that it's almost impossible to get your hands on them. They've got problems with US distribution, and for that reason, I just don't like recommending them. That being said, Mykonos Empire is a really great choice. It's got a bit of a twist to it. It's afternoon swim and Virgin Island water. But if you want more of a true take on the DNA, Rayhan Aquatica that's got better performance, and that won't have to go on the table. Next up, a fragrance that I'm really not the biggest fan of. It's okay, but I know you guys like it, and that's Louis Vuitton Imagination. And now my cameraman Jordan, he's more of an expert at this fragrance. That's why it is so very well used, and he's gonna tell you which is his pick. Hello, Jordan.
Hello. Noel's dog is under his feet.
She's the one snoring, not me.
Lily.
Hello, baby. This is Lily.
Yeah, she's very
And Lily's at my feet and she's snoring.
sorry to wake your slumber. But
Sorry.
okay. I mean, I like this fragrance. I really went through a big phase on it. And yeah, it's tea, it's citrusy, it's gingery.
Oh yeah, he wore this
I wore the
every day,
fuck
all day.
It's difficult. It's really difficult. You know, I got to be honest with you because, like you mentioned before, and this was the fragrance that we kind of really discovered it with. But you know, Louis Vuitton has those molecules that they use. You know, I don't know if it's like ambroxan or some crap, but the one that has that feeling is Jeremy Hectic.
But Jeremy Hectic does a very good job of it.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
And Arbiat Prestige probably would be my two choices.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to be unhappy with this, but I'm choosing that.
Don't be unhappy with me. It was him.
It was me. It was me. I wear this over this. So now, even when I want to wear Imagination, I actually wear this.
Yeah,
because
I can attest for that.
yeah, because I don't want to just waste the money. It feels like a waste of money.
Yeah.
You know?
And lastly, Creed Aventus. And holy moly, do we have a lot of dupes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's many more. This is an incredible fragrance, and I think it paved the way for fragrances in general, but certainly so for the dupe industry, and most definitely for our muff, because they created an entire business, an entire brand around this fragrance. I've been a Creed Aventus glazer before I even started any sort of social media fragrance content. Now, Aventus was one of my first big splurges on a fragrance. I mean, I spent $450, and I guess it paved the way for me and all of these fragrances and what I'm doing today. It does still pain me that I paid full retail for this. I mean, just look at how far we've come. Now, what does it smell like? It's this beautiful, masculine pineapple with a little bit of this woodsiness to it, and you have most certainly smelled this before. Even if you haven't directly smelt it, guaranteed you've smelt it somewhere around you. And to be frank with you guys, I am 100% going with the OG. Because just like Knakos, I know this fragrance backwards. And yes, there's a bunch of very, very good inspired buys. But this is my bias. I'm sticking with the original. That being said, I know you guys don't have a similar connection that I do with this fragrance, and you want to smell good, you want to smell just like this. So, which one is right for you? Our muff certainly is the one that's gotten closest to the Aventus DNA. But as you can see, there are a couple of them. So which one is actually right for you? Now, the big difference between all the Club de Nuits that are Aventus inspired are their strengths. The EDT that most people are familiar with has got this unbelievably awful opening to the fragrance, but the dry down is just so very close to the OG. It even lasts longer than the OG, which is amazing. The problem is that that opening blows. And then you get Overdose, which is like the final boss of Club de Nuit. And this one is the strongest one that they have. Obviously, the name says it all. But apart from being stronger and lasting even longer and being even more projecting, they've managed to remove that funky opening in this one. So if you have the EDT, it's probably redundant. I wouldn't say go out and buy this because you have something very similar. But if you don't, and you're wanting to get into this sort of DNA, I would say start with the Overdose. Well, there you have it, guys. And it looks like a lot of the dupes won this one. But then again, all of the fragrances that I put are very popular, and so it's no surprise that they've been duped to oblivion. But this is what I would recommend. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you gained some value. I hope you saved some money, and I'll see you in the next video.